Hi, Amy at Fashion Toppings here. Today we're going to refashion the red dress that you saw on my last thrift haul video. This dress goes all the way to the floor. It's pretty plain and boring. It also came with a matching long sleeve jacket, which if I have time in this video, I'm going to try to tackle that one too, but if not, I'll start another video right after this, making that into a jacket that suits the new style of the dress that we're going to make. So as you can see, I have these dark lines on here. What I've been doing before I started filming is trying to decide what I want the dress to look. These are ribbons, and I use these also to kind of map out where I want to have the dress be. And you can see, I mean, it's just a ribbon. I don't remember where I had it. And I'll move this ribbon around. I've done it in several different variations, whether I did it strapless, I put the ribbon around strapless, whether I made it into more of a tank top, then I put the ribbon around. That way I can actually look at the dress and visualize what it's going to look like. But what I decided to do, I'm going to make this into a halter dress because I'm going to have a jacket. So when it gets cooler out, I can put the jacket right on it. So what I'm going to be doing is removing this part of the dress, and I'm going to be putting a little elastic area right here so that it will all push together, and then I'm going to have thin spaghetti straps that go around the neck. And then I'm thinking maybe, we'll see how it looks, I'm thinking maybe of putting ruffles down the front to dress up the front a little bit and opening up the back. As you can see with my ribbon, well, this is my excess ribbon, I plan on removing the entire back of the dress. My ribbon's not straight, but this is all going to be gone. I'm going to cut it all away, so I'm going to have a bare back halter dress. And this goes to the floor. And I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do a waterfall hemline or if I'm just going to go ahead and go straight across right at the knees and maybe add a layer of ruffle at the bottom. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide as we go. I already know that I'm going to do a halter dress. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put pins where my ribbons are, and so that it holds the dress to my dress form. And I'm going to cut this material away. Now, if you don't have the dress form, which I wish you did because they are a fantastic investment, but if you don't have a dress form, if you have like a camisole or a tank top, you know, that you wear underneath your shirts, the cotton ones that are already kind of spaghetti strapped, you can use that and lay that down on the dress to be able to trace where your armholes are going to be and at least the neckline. Because even though this is wide right here, we're going to be making a little channel inside here and putting the strap to go around the neck. And so all this material is going to get pushed so that it all kind of bunches up and makes some layers. So you can trace a shirt, but watch the whole video before you get started so you can see what kind of shirt you want to use. But you can trace a shirt on the ground on top of this to get started. But if you have a dress form, I use the ribbons, and then I'm going to go ahead and pin this into place so that it stays attached to my dress form. I'm going to go ahead and cut out all this excess area, keeping in mind you want to leave but a ½ inch, 5/8 of an inch. You can leave that much past your cutting mark because you know you're going to have to fold that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's start cutting this thing up, and then I'll be back. Okay, it's kind of hard to see because my dress form's red, and so is the dress. But I have removed the sleeves, and when I removed the sleeves, I pulled the whole dress up so that I would be up here at my shoulders. The reason I did that is because when you cut the back out, it gets really low. So since I took the arms off the dress, I just lifted the whole dress up so that my my cut marks are actually up here now. This originally was the part of the dress that was down here. So I've actually lifted the dress quite a bit. Just by taking the armholes off, I'm able to adjust up as high as I need to. It depends on how much of your back you want to show. So my next step, so I can decide which direction I want to go, I'm going to go ahead and put a hem. I'm going to fold this material over. Now my dress is inside right. I'm going to turn it inside out, and I'm going to fold a small hemline all the way around this new cut edge that I just did. Continue that fold all the way around and pin it, and then put a straight stitch right through it so we can have a nice finished edge along this entire cut line we just made. And then let's come back and see what we're going to do next. Okay, so I put my hem in, and I have my dress inside out. But you can see that I ended up doing a double rolled hem. Now, double rolled hem is where you roll it twice, and then you do a stitch right down the center. But you can see you don't see any raw edges, so it's a nice, neat hem. So you can see that I did it all the way around. And I did that because I noticed that when I tried on the dress, if I just did a single fold hem, the back, when the dress kind of droops, you saw the salvaged edge. So I did a double rolled hem. Now let's go ahead and make the halter portion of our neckline. Now I haven't made my straps yet because I need the excess material from the length to make my straps. So I'm just going to make a decent sized little channel. I'm going to fold my material, about an inch. And then I'm going to pin. So all the way around my neckline, I'm just folding it over and making about an inch channel. So now that I've got it pinned, creating, as you can see, a channel right here to do with an elastic casing. So I'm just going to take a straight stitch right along the bottom, creating my channel, and then I'll be back, and then we'll decide on what we're going to do for a strap. Okay, I have my channel in, and what I did is I made a little strap out of some scrap material that I had, and just so that we can see what it's going to look like. I haven't decided if I'm going to use the strap. It does match. It's got the red in it, but so you can see, you can adjust it. You can make it, let's see, you can make it more bunchy, or if you want to be more modest, you can pull it out. Since it's open and it's a channel, these straps can be interchanged in and out. So if you want to dress it up a little bit and use black satin or a gold chain, you can put gold chain through there, something to dress it up. Or if you want to be a little bit more casual, play it down. Just some nice cute little ribbon. Putting ribbon there will dress it down. So that's what I did so far. Now it's time to play with the hemline. Now this dress you can do lots of things with. You can do the high-low, the high-low in the front, and have you can see how long this dress is. It takes a lot of material. You can do a high-low, like have it shorter in the front and longer in the back. Or you can just do a straight across hemline. You can do asymmetrical, do longer to shorter. Now we do have slits in here, but they're not that high, so I don't have to worry about it that much. And oh, you recognize this outfit? This is from one of my thrift store refashions. Just thought about that. I think what I'm going to do is, since I do have a jacket that goes with this dress, I don't want to make it too busy and have a whole lot of stuff going on with this dress, especially if I decide I want to do ruffles up here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut right above the knee and just have a simple straight hemline. So I'm going to go ahead and measure down from my neck to my knees, adding 1 inch for hem allowance, and then I'm going to measure that onto here and go ahead and make my cut and do a straight stitch, a double rolled hem with a straight stitch through it. As you saw, I just cut off the length of the dress. Now this is the bottom hem. I have my dress inside out. Now just as a reminder, the double rolled hem, this is what I'm going to do to this dress because it is a sheer material. I'm going to roll once, roll twice towards the wrong side of the material, pin it, do that all the way around the dress, and then put a straight stitch all the way through it. Well, here it is. My new little dress. I got rid of the sagginess in the back, the swag, because I realized after putting on the dress, this material is so revealing that I definitely have to wear a bra underneath it. So I can wear a strapless bra. I brought the back up and made it tighter. And it's simple, pinch and pin, put a straight seam down the side. That's all I did, is tightened it up a little bit. So here's the dress. You can make it more conservative. You can scrunch it down. And that's it. So I hope you like this project. Well, you just saw me in the dress the way it was. And I'm going to do a part 2 showing you how I'm going to make this even a little bit dressier. I'm going to add ruffles to the neckline, and I think I might even add ruffles to the hemline as well. And then we'll start tackling the jacket that goes along with it. So stay tuned to part 2. This is Amy with Fashion Toppings. Until next time.